Well, hi friends, I'm Brian Cosby, this is Provide It and Protect. You know, Christmas is right around the corner, and what I want to do is give you my top 25 items for any guy on your list. So over the years, I've come to really appreciate and use a ton of different kinds of tools, gear, gadgets, you know, anything that really guys would love to have. And Christmas is coming up, and maybe you're thinking about purchasing a gift. And what I'm going to do is share with you my top items for this year, 2024. And I'll try to leave links for this stuff down below, as well as a lot of my reviews I've done on this, the stuff that's on this table, and maybe a few other things over here down below as well. But let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the first category I want to talk about is bags. And every guy likes a bag to throw their gear in, their stuff. And I have several different kinds of bags here. And these right here, these nice canvas bags by Rothko, they're kind of like tool bags, but they're just great for all kinds of purposes. They've got kind of these outside flap pockets on each side. This is a large kind of mechanics tool bag, and I've just got chainsaw stuff in both of these here. Got some chains and stuff. But these are just great because they've got these nice big old zippers on here. And so it's just, every guy needs just a kind of a miscellaneous bag, and these are fantastic. And again, I'll drop links for all this stuff down below. Another one is this one by Vertex. This is the Vertex Navigator. Fantastic. This is kind of like a grab and go emergency EDC bag. It's got this big tab up here, and this will open up. I've got my, I'm going to call it my blaster right here, but you can quickly access your blaster or whatever he might want to have. But I love this, good handles, really solidly built. I've also got some other equipment, knives and extra magazines and everything else in here. But this is a great little bag because I can just kind of throw this over my shoulder like this. Oops, sorry, my mic. I can put this around my waist as well. I can run with this. So a lot of cool features with this bag. And this really goes with me everywhere in my vehicle mainly. So that's by Vertex Navigator. And then this one, my favorite backpack. This is the 511 Rush 24. It's a 37-liter backpack. This is, I've got two of them actually. I got one in my vehicle as like a get home bag. With all kinds of miscellaneous survival gear. Fantastic bag. I carry this when I'm traveling. This is my carry-on bag. It's just so amazing. And again, I've got a review on this. But if he needs a really good backpack, highly recommend this one by 511. So we'll move on to the next category. All right, so the next category is clothing, and I've got a couple jackets here and some gloves I want to talk to you about. And the first is this jacket by Carhartt. This is a full swing jacket, and the reason is it's got these articulated elbows on both sides and also on the back. And I'll hold this up for you. But just a great all-around jacket. It's very comfortable. It's got this like thinsulate material on the inside, so it will keep you nice and warm. But again, a lot of movement, like the cuffs on here, a lot of pockets, and so just all around, just a great work jacket. And like I said, I've been using this for maybe 3 years now, this particular jacket, and I use it all the time in the colder months. So that's one option. Now, I do have my own shop, and I've got to make a shameless plug here. We do have our own shop down below. You can look at, so this is like a soft shell jacket. So if you want to support our channel, you can do that. So you can get shirts, hats, whatever on there. But these are my favorite gloves by Mechanics. These are called Fast Fit. And the reason I like these is because there's no Velcro on them. Because sometimes if you just want to quickly pull them on and off, they're great work gloves. I use these for shooting, all kinds of things. And really, these just go with me everywhere. I've got some in all the vehicles, in my shop, on my side-by-side. These just kind of go with me everywhere, certainly with firewood or anything else. Just a great thing to have with you, some good gloves. So anyway, we'll go on to the next category. All right, so we're gonna get into some fun stuff now. Got a chainsaw and my favorite axe. This chainsaw, again, I got a review and videos and stuff on this stuff, but it's just a great little small DeWalt chainsaw, 12-inch, so it's not really big. This is for branches and small trees, and this would be great to have in a truck or something. if you are on the road and you need to, you'll say it's icy or snowy and trees are falling over the road, or you're trying to help someone that's stuck in a ditch and there's branches on them or something, this is a great option. And because you don't have to worry about gasoline sloshing around everywhere, you can just grab this, maybe a couple extra batteries, and be good to go. So anyway, so check out that video I did on that one. And then my favorite axe, this is probably going to be no surprise to guys that watch my channel, but Grand Sears Brooks, this is a small forest axe, fantastic custom axe, and so out of Sweden. And so I've had this for many years and I use it all the time. It's got like a bunch of sap and stuff all over it now. I need to clean it up. But this is my favorite axe, and I throw this in my vehicle. I have in my side-by-side if I'm doing any kind of tree work or chopping, camping. I mean, just so many uses. When I'm helping my neighbor out, I'll bring this and do some work over the neighbor, doing some tree work and branches and limbing and that kind of thing. So if he's looking for a good axe, I'll also do split kindling with this. So, I mean, so many uses for a little axe like this, super high quality. So this is not going to be really cheap. But super high quality, and this is something that will last a long time if you take care of it. So those are fun things, and we'll keep moving into the category of sharp objects. All right, so you guys knew that I was going to be talking about blades, right? So different kinds of knives here. This is, I'll start with the largest one here. This is by Beavercraft. They are out of Europe, and this is called a kukri. That's the kind of style this is. And this is fantastic for chopping. You can kind of see the pattern on that. And the purpose is that the weight is forward, so it's excellent for chopping. So bushcraft, campcraft, all that. So if he's like an outdoorsman kind of guy, then this might be a really great option for him to consider, or actually for you to consider for him. So then different sizes here. This is a survival kind of survival. I don't know what you would really call this other than all-around purpose outdoor tactical survival knife. This is by Off Grid Knives, called the Backcountry. And like I said, I've got reviews on all this stuff, but Backcountry here, and just the ergonomics are awesome, and Cryo D2 steel, so high quality, great company, and want to really support them for that reason. This is another one. This is a spring-loaded version of one of their EDC knives, and rapid fire. So this is also Cryo D2 steel, but this has a little bit of spring tension. You can kind of see it there. Super fast, but this is a beefier EDC everyday carry kind of knife like that. And then this one's also EDC. This is my favorite EDC knife. This is called the Stinger EDC. So awesome blade, and this is actually what I'm carrying right now. Actually, I took it out of my pocket to show you guys. So fantastic knife, and both my boys have these, and they love them. So and then a really nice one. This is like heirloom quality knife. Look at this. Look at that. This is going to be the most expensive one on the table here. Made in the USA. This is Montana Knife Company. This is called the War Goat, and this is an EDC fixed blade knife that can be used for all kinds of purposes, including tactical purposes. You got this little ring on the back to kind of give you extra purchase onto the knife, and of course you can use that in other kinds of applications that I won't talk about on YouTube. But great little sheath here as well. But this is a knife that is just super high quality, Magna Cut steel. So this is going to be pretty expensive, but if he's into really high quality blades, these are all high quality, by the way, but super high quality, then this might be a great option for you. So on the knife train here, this is similar to a knife. Obviously, it's a multi-tool, but I want to go ahead and just include this as well. This is a Leatherman Wave. You see it there? Leatherman Wave. Fantastic little multi-tool, and this has so many different kind of features and knives and everything else on it. There's some other really good ones out there, but these are going to be kind of more of your higher end. I also have a pair of Gerbers I like. They're going to be a little bit lower end, but still good quality, so nothing wrong with those. But if you want a good multi-tool, or if your husband or boyfriend or, I don't know, man in your life, or if you're a dude and you want to buy another gift, a good gift for some other dudes, well then, here you go. This is a great little multi-tool from Leatherman. All right, so on the knife theme, I also want to talk about this Work Sharp Sharpener. This is designed by Ken Onion, the Ken Onion edition. These are fantastic. I've got the original model, and then this is a lot nicer. And if he wants to keep his knives sharp, again, I've got a review on this, and you can watch that down below. But just a fantastic all-around kind of knife sharpener that's electric. It's super fast. You can actually adjust this not to just do knives, but machetes and lawnmower blades and all kinds of stuff. And it's got a micro adjustments on here, and it's got a trigger that's not just on and off, but you can control the speed. It's a variable speed trigger on there. So great little knife sharpener, again, by Work Sharp, Ken Onion edition. All right, so this is a fun little fire starting kit. So nice little bag from Blackbeard Fire. Got some Molly on the back. Put this on your belt loop. But these are fire ropes here, and you can basically they're cotton ropes that they infuse with oils and waxes. It's non-toxic, and I think it has a shelf life of 100 years, so it's not going to go bad. But in my video review of this, I even cut off a little piece, light it on fire. I put it in a river, and it still stays lit, floating on top of the water. Pretty amazing. So it also comes with a couple of different fire starting options. So you got your ferro rod here. You also have this really nice arc lighter, and it kind of opens up here. You push this button, opens up, and it has something like close to 300 lights on this. You don't have to have any fuel. All you got to do, it comes with a little charging, where is it? Oh, it's in here. Yeah, right there. You just charge it up, and on a charge, it's like 300 lights on this. So pretty amazing arc lighter. So this is by Blackbeard Fire. Again, a lot of fun. And I also have this, I put this in my kind of go bag or get home bag in my vehicle in case I just need to get a fire going, you know, out in the woods, if I'm on my own or if I need to help someone out. This is a great little kit to have. So if you want a budget-friendly flashlight, here's a few different options that I really enjoy and I use all the time. So my little EDC flashlight from Olight. So you can see this, and the reason I like this little flashlight here is because I don't like so many features. I like a low light and a bright light, and that's it. So on, off, that's it. There's a little bit brighter one. There's the brighter one there. You can kind of see the difference, lower light. So anyway, just on and off, great little, it's small. It's got this reversible clip on here, so you can put this top one onto the bill of a cap and then use it as a headlamp. So that's kind of nice, obviously pocket clip. So really handy. I like this one by Streamlight. You can see that right there, the ProTac. So nice also on-off switch here. And great little light. This is where I just have in bags and near my bedstand, you know, always need a flashlight around. And then good headlamp, also by Streamlight, and I like this one a lot just because of the price point. So you got kind of a lower one and a higher beam right there. So, you know, these are not going to break the bank. There's a lot of expensive Surefire. I mean, there's a lot of really good flashlight brands out there, but I purposely chose these for this video in case you want something a little bit less expensive. These are not going to break the bank, but every guy loves to have a good flashlight. All right, let's talk about a couple of firearm gun options here. These are kind of things that will go along with a firearm. If you're a guy or your friend or whoever likes to shoot, then these two things would be really handy. This is from StopBox USA. It's basically kind of like a gun safe, and it comes with these you can change the codes out. It's all mechanical in here, which is really nice because there's no batteries. You don't have to figure out, oh, is the battery going to die on me and I can't access the weapon. The idea behind this is that you put this by your bedside table or somewhere that's safe, and it will keep your firearm locked so a child can't get to it. You can also put a safety cable in there and put that and tie that around, you know, or loop that around something that's stable. You can throw this in a vehicle, but again, it's very quick. You put whatever code you want to up here, and you can change that out, and then that's it. You can grab and go. So if you want to keep your firearm safe next to your bed or in your vehicle or something, you know, from children or other people accessing it, and you don't want to deal with batteries or biometric stuff, this is a very simple, wonderful option, and great company. StopBox USA, different sizes as well. So I'll go ahead and mention that. Again, drop that down below. I want to talk about this from Fix-It Sticks. I always have a hard time saying that, but this is a fantastic little gun toolkit, basically. But I've also found that you can use this not just for firearms, but for all kinds of other purposes around your home. Just a great little toolkit. It's got this torque driver here and a ratcheting driver. So you put this on here and you can torque down something. You can change the direction right there. You can torque something down, and it is pretty cool. So see right there, Fix-It Sticks. So this is a really nice set though. This is they call this one a 3-gun toolkit because you can work on whether it's shotgun, rifle, or handgun. And they've got specialized tools for working on that. So again, I've got a full review on that. But fantastic little, actually one more quick thing is kind of cool about this. You can take off this magnet. This is a magnet, Velcro magnet. So you can either put it here if you got extra, I don't know, bolts or screws or something that you're working on. You'll just throw it down there and it stays put, or you can put that on the outside as well. So either one. So great little kit. Fantastic if your guy is into guns and gear and stuff like that. All right, so let's talk about a toy. I use this more than a toy as a tool, but this is a little drone by DJI. It's called the Neo. You can see it there, Neo. And this is phenomenal. It is not expensive for as these things go. This is actually really cheap as these things go. But here's what this does. This thing, it will follow you. It just takes off from your hand. It will follow you around. It will it'll fly in front of you if you're hiking. It has a camera, nice 4K camera, so you can video this stuff just on your phone. It just connects to your phone, and you can just you can record all kinds. It'll do like circles around you. It will do all kinds of different movements, so you don't have to have someone else flying it. And there's, you can actually buy, if you wanted to, you can buy like a controller for it or some goggles for it. You can do that, but you don't have to. And so this little drone has been pretty amazing. I did buy this little cheap case, a couple extra batteries for it, and it just fits in this case like this. But I do filming and recording with this, and a lot of times I don't have a friend or someone with me, and this is just a great little option to have. And this all, like I said, a lot of fun too. You can just control it from your phone, or you don't have to even have your phone to control it. You can just you can program it, turn it on, program it, let it take off from your hand, and then it does its own thing. So you can control it however you want, and they'll just come back and land in your hand. So it's got facial recognition on it, so it can just kind of track your face also. So if he wants a fun little toy like this, or for your family, this might be a fun little option to have. All right, so I want to talk about communications, and these are a great little set of walkie-talkies by DeWalt. They are very heavy duty and fantastic around your property, if you're going hiking, something like that. And he's with his buddies and he wants to go and just have a way to communicate. If you don't have cell phones, or if your cell phones are down, or then this is a great way to go. These will have a fairly decent range, but especially if you're a job site, or if you're out on the trail, or if I'm around on the other side of my property, let's say I'm several acres away or something, working with a chainsaw, I'll leave one with my wife and kids, and I take the other one. So they're fun to have. They're great. They're really helpful to have. But again, see that video below on those. And then this right here, this is a fantastic communications kit. This is by Tigrit Outdoors, and this is going to be a ham radio in here. And this is a great little kit. This bag itself, but this little ham radio, I mean, you can do a lot with this. Again, you got to make sure you got the appropriate license and all that. But in a true emergency, life and death situation, you can, got an extended antenna here, but true emergency, life and death situation, you can actually use this legally. But that would have to be a true emergency. But you can still use this. You can also listen to all kinds of channels. The Weather Channel, or not the Weather Channel, but the National Weather Service, other kinds of things. So great little kit. Has another antenna, has a push-to-talk thing you can clip on your shirt. This comes with a solar charger in here, extra big battery, all your power cables and stuff. I mean, just amazing little communications kit. So highly recommend this kit from Tigrit Outdoors. All right, so this is a tool and a toy, maybe. This is a thermal monocular. If he wants to see something at night and have that image of something that has, you know, a warm body, an animal or a person or something at night, then, and it has different kinds of modes on this, but really, really helpful. These aren't cheap, but that gives you a whole nother range of ability in the nighttime and when it's dark out, and to be able to see, you know, if your dogs are barking or something like mine are right now. Oh, it's daytime right now, but if they're barking at night and you're like, what are they barking at? I can't see. This would be ideal for something like that. So anyway, I would highly encourage them to have something like this. Just gives you a lot more abilities in the nighttime. All right, so maybe your guy, your friend, whoever, they want to be prepared and have some good medical gear. And these are by MyMedic. And this is really high quality medical equipment. And this is obviously a smaller one. You can throw in a backpack or a bag or something. You can actually put this on your belt loop as well. This is gonna be life-saving stuff. You're gonna have chest seals in here. You're gonna have, that's what these are, a tourniquet. You're gonna have a pressure bandage and some other stuff in here. This is not gonna be for your bumps and bruises and scrapes. This is gonna be for life-saving. But if your husband or your boyfriend, again, whatever guy in your life, if he wants to be prepared and be able to help other people out, then this is going to be a great little option. These are, again, very high quality. This is a big one. I mean, this is a huge one. And this is an MFAC. This is multiple people, so multiple first aid kit. This is an IFAC, individual first aid kit. But both of these, great options. All right, we're coming down the home stretch here, but just a few more items. Got some kind of tool stuff. I've used these for many years. This is like my third set since I was, I can't remember how old. I was in college, so long time ago, at least 25 years or so ago. I've been using these DeWalt, and of course they've improved over the years in big ways. But these brushless ones, they're a lot smaller than my initial ones that I had, but these are lightweight. I think this is like maybe 2.5, or maybe, I don't know, close to 3 pounds. Of course, different batteries will add to that weight, but you know, I don't know. I really love DeWalt as a company as far as their tools, and they're good quality. I've never had any problems with them over the years. And if you followed my channel for any length of time, you know that I have a lot of DeWalt stuff, and because they've always come through for me. So anyway, that might be a good option. Driver and a drill here. So both of those, usually they come in a set. I'll try to drop a link for that below. And then these are fantastic. These are Walker's ear muffs, and you have this volume right here. See that? You can turn this on, and it amplifies the sound on both sides. But then if something's very loud, like a gunshot, so I take these when I'm shooting. If there's a gunshot, or if you're working with saws or something, if there's something really loud, it immediately suppresses that sound, so it doesn't hurt your ears. So on the one hand, you can just have normal conversations and talk and all that kind of stuff. And then on the other, you can, when there's a loud sound, it doesn't hurt your ears. And you got this little, you can put an external mic on there, so you can just kind of talk through that if you want to. But we sell these on our shop at provideprotectshop.com, so you can get a good discount on these. But a great, I mean, everybody needs this for their shop, for shooting, for other activities. But I really like these because of all the features of the amplification and then suppressing the sound when there's a loud noise. So grab a pair of these, grab several, because they're fantastic. All right, so continuing that tool theme, I only have a couple more things on the list, but I love this little shop stool by DeWalt. And of course, in any kind of shop like this, and you've got floors and you want to go from one project to the next and along a bench or something like that, then having a little stool like this is pretty handy, and it goes up and down. So here's pretty far up, go down with it. It spins all the way around 360, which is kind of fun. So got a little shelf under there as well. So just a great little shop stool. And every guy needs to sit down for a little bit to think, to ponder, to write poetry, and to do work. All right, so to round out the list today, I got my favorite barbecue sauces from King's Pig BBQ. Fantastic company, great guy that runs that, actually his whole family. but just a wide range of barbecue sauces. The original, there's a vinegar sweet, hot pepper vinegar, just their hot one there, vinegar hot, white sauce, honey whiskey vinegar, and then various kinds of rubs, original, a brisket rub, and a crunchy garlic. All these are fantastic, and so, you know, might be like a nice little kit to have, just get a sampling, and might be good to throw a bunch of these in a stocking or something like that as well. But I'll drop a link for this down below, but just my favorite all around barbecue sauces from King's Pig BBQ. Well, I hope it's been helpful for you, and check out those links down below. And if you've not already done so, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you and your support, and we'll see you in the next video.